welcome you all to my channel Kcet Abrar Sir classes. ಇವತ್ತು ನಾವು ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಸಿಟಿ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ನಲ್ಲಿರುವ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಆಫ್ ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ನೋಡೋಣ. This is the first problem. It is saying resistance R, R1 plus R plus 1, R plus 2 up to R plus N are connected in series. Their resultant resistance will be, okay, ಇಲ್ಲಿ all the resistances are R plus 1, R plus 2 are connected in series. Now what is the equivalent resistance? Equivalent resistance will be R equivalent is equal to R plus of R plus 1 plus R plus 2 up to plus R plus N. Now keep this R as it is, okay. Now here R, N R's are there. Now plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 up to so on plus N. Now students, here you take R as common here. I can write this as 1 plus N. Now plus of what is sum to n terms? 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus up to n is n into n plus 1 by 2. Therefore, again if I take n plus 1 as common here, I can write this as n plus 1 common ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತಪ್ಪ r plus of n by 2 ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್. This is the R equivalent. Okay, R equivalent is equal to n plus 1 into R plus of n by 2. This is the correct answer. Now we'll go to the second problem. Second problem is saying resistance R, 2R, 4R, 8R up to infinity are connected in parallel. Now these resistances are connected in parallel. Parallelly connect ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 1 divided by R equivalent is equal to, we know 1 by R plus 1 by 2R plus 1 by 4R like this. Okay, 1 by R plus of 1 by 2R plus 1 by 4R plus 1 by 8R and so on up to infinity. Now what I will do, I will take 1 by R as common. ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ 1 plus of 1 by 2 plus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 8 and so on up to what? Infinity. Now that is equal to 1 by R. Illi 1 plus of 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 square I can write plus 1 by 2 cube and so on up to infinity. What is this? This is a geometric series. Okay. Now what is the formula for geometric series? That is sum up to infinity. S infinity is equal to, we know that S infinity is equal to A divided by 1 minus of R. Where what is A? A is the first term of the geometric series. What is R? Is the common ratio. Now I can write this as, okay, this is the formula. Please remember, yes, sum up to infinity of a geometric series. That is equal to 1 by R into, which is the first term, 1. What is the ratio? Common ratio 1 by 2. 1 by 4 divided by 1 by 2 is again 1 by 2. Now this is equal to 1 by R. Now this is 1 divided by 2. 2 minus of 1. So this will be how much? This will be equal to 2 by R ಆಗುತ್ತಪ್ಪ. So 1 by R equivalent. 1 by R equivalent is equal to 2 by R. Therefore R equivalent will be how much? R equivalent will be equal to R by 2. R by 2 is the right answer. Okay, R by 2 is the right answer. Next problem ನೋಡೋಣ. This problem is saying the resistance of two conductors in series. Okay, two conductors in series ಅಂದರೆ R1 plus R2 ಸೀರೀಸ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇದು ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ? 40 ಇದೆ. ಓಕೆ, Now, and this becomes 7.5 ohm in parallel. Parallel ನಲ್ಲಿ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ we know what is parallel. 1 by R equivalent is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. ಅಂದರೆ ಇದು R equivalent will be how much? R1 R2 divided by R1 plus of R2. ಎಷ್ಟು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಇದು? ಇದು 7.5 ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅಂದರೆ R1 R2 divided by R1 plus R2 ಬಂದು ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ? 7.5 ಇದೆ. ಓಕೆ, ನಾವು R1 R2 ಹಾಗೆ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಬೈ R1 plus R2 ಅಂದರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು? 40 is equal to how much? 7.5. Again R1 R2 is equal to 7.5 into 40 ಅಂದರೆ ಎಷ್ಟಪ್ಪ? R1 R2 7.5 into 40 ಅಂದರೆ 300 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. 300. Now you see here, observe this. R1 R2 ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ? 300 ಇದೆ. R1 plus R2 ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ? 40 ಇದೆ. Now sum of two numbers should be 40, and if you multiply it should be 300. You see the answer. Okay, 20 plus 20 40. Okay, but 20 into 20 400 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Now 10 into 30 ಅಂದರೆ ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ? 300, right? And if you add, it will be 40. Now this is the right answer. R1 is how much? 10 ohm, and R2 is how much? 30 ohm. Next, ಈ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ನೋಡೋಣ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ the following figure, what is the resultant resistance? Resultant ಏನಪ್ಪಾ? Okay, when all are connected in series up to n terms of same value. Okay, this is nothing but R equivalent will be equal to how much? R equivalent, that is the resistance between A and C, will be equal to, ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಸೀರೀಸ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. therefore I can write this as NR. okay, plus of ಇದೆಲ್ಲ between B and C ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ? all are connected in parallel of the same value. Okay, same resistances are connected in parallel. What is the value? This value will be equal to how much? R by N ಆಗುತ್ತಪ್ಪ ಇದು. R by N. Now this is NR. Okay, and this is plus R by N. If I take N as LCM, okay, I can write this as what? N square plus of R. Understood? N square R plus R by N. Now what will happen? If I take this R as common, I can write this as what? N square plus 1 divided by N. Okay, what is the resistance between A and C? R into N square plus 1 by N. This is the right answer. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತನಪ್ಪ? ಇದು when the resistances of the same value are connected in parallel, okay, up to N, the value is NR. This you should be knowing. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇದು R by N ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Okay, now I have taken N as LCM. N square R plus of R ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. If I take R as common, N square plus 1 divided by, right? Now ಈ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ನೋಡೋಣ. what will be the equivalent resistance between the points A and D? Point A ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ? Point A ಇಲ್ಲಿದೆ. Okay, where is the point D? ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ? Point D ಇಲ್ಲಿದೆ. Okay, what you have to calculate? The equivalent resistance. Whenever they ask the equivalent resistance between these 2 points, okay, resistance ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ರೆ we'll connect one voltage source connect ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡೋಣ. A ಇಂದ ಹಿಡಿದು ಅಲ್ಲಿ positive potential ತಗೊಳ್ತೀನಿ, this is negative. Okay, like this I will connect one battery here. Let us say plus minus P at the. Now I have to find the resistance between A and D. Now current ಹಿಂಗೆ flow ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Okay, assume a battery between A and D. Current ಈ ಥರ flow ಆದರೆ like this, current will be flowing, current will be going like this, current will be going like this, and current will be going like this. This is one path of current. Okay, this is one path of current. Sorry. Okay, which is the other path of current? One more path will be, the current will be flowing like this. ಈ ಥರ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. It will come like this. Okay, and again it will go like this. The current will not flow here. Okay, because this is what? Open circuited. Okay, this is current, and again here the current will not flow here because this is open circuited. Now the current will flow only in 2 paths between A and D, that is from here. Okay, A in the ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ current like this, current will follow this path, and current will follow this second path. Now this is neglected. Okay, this is neglected and this is neglected. What about this one? 10 ohm and 10 ohm, they are in series. 10 ohm, because same current is flowing. Okay, whenever same current is flowing between two resistances, these are connected in series only. Okay, whenever the current is flowing, okay, between the two series connected, this is connected in series, same, because same current is flowing. 10 ohm 10 ohm andre 20 ohm, 20 ohm. And what about this one? Okay, same current is flowing. Okay, so these two are in series, 10 ohm and 10 ohm. 10 ohm 10 ohm, 20 ohm. 10 ohm 10 ohm, 20 ohm. Okay, 20 ohm in parallel with 20 ohm, ಈ ತರ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಇದು between A and D, like this. Okay, for example, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. Okay, ಇದು A, ಸರಿನಾ? ಇದು, now what is the value of this one? This is 10 ohm, right? Okay, what about this one? This is 20 ohm ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. Okay, 10 plus 10 is 20 ohm. Okay na, matlab 10 plus 10 ಇದು 20 ohm. Okay, and again this is 10 ohm. Sarina, between A and D. 10 ohm as it is, 10 and 10 they are connected in series, therefore 20 ohm. 10 and 10 they are connected in series. Okay, therefore 20 ohm, I'm adding these two resistances and adding these two resistances in 10 ohm. 20 ohm 20 ohm in parallel means 10 ohm only. Okay, between A and D, this is 10 ohm. Okay na, and this is 20 ohm 20 ohm. Whenever two resistances of the same value are in parallel, the value will be half of it. Half ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು? 20 by 2 ಅಂದರೆ 10 ohm ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. ಮತ್ತೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ 10 ohm ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ. Okay, now what is the total resistance? Okay, same current is flowing to the end. Okay, whenever, okay, this current flows in all the three resistors, these are connected in series. So resistance between A and D will be equal to how much? 10 plus 10 plus 10 is 30 ohm is the right answer. Okay, now today I am finishing this class. ನಿಮಗೆ ಈ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಇಷ್ಟ ಆದರೆ ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ನೀವು ಓಕೆ ಕಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಬೇರೆಯವ್ರಿಗೆ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಐ ವಿಶ್ ಯು ಆಲ್ ದ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ಫಾರ್ ಯುವರ್ KCET physics examination and for all the other examinations. Thank you one and all. God bless you.